Hello everyone and welcome back to the Oblivious Garden. Now in the last episode, a lot of big happenings. We ran into a book that Leira was reading, something about souls and dark magic. Apparently Marion is not all who she says she is. Leira is going to divulge her dark secrets. So let us continue on.
现在就让我最后任性一次好了。
She sighs. I'm listening, Your Highness. Leira raises her head and speaks slowly.
你也知道，我曾经是迪斯的公主，不过流淌着迪斯王族血脉的人也只剩我一个了。你当年那一把火，可是几乎烧光了迪斯所有的王族。
She talks like a speaking sculpture with no emotions on her face. Sorry,
道歉毫无意义。你准备向谁道歉呢？那些死去的人听不到你的道歉，而我不需要你的道歉。
That's true.
请你在这里安静地听我讲完。打断女士的说话是不礼貌的。
Yes, Your Highness. She shakes her head and continues. Her behavior is more like a stranger to me. I don't feel any of her arrogance and nobility. I'm a little frightened by this.
我不知道迪斯剩下的贵族们去哪里了。在首都陷落之后，我就被送到这里，和玛丽安一起。当然，或许你对玛丽安的过去不甚了解，但我想你肯定对她的另外一个身份相当了解。
Another identity.
她之前就是
What?
迪斯的皇后。
Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, that is a twist. That is a twist.
对了，把我抓住的就是你，庶民。也许你已经忘记了，那时候你抓住我的手的场景，我还记得呢。
How can it be? I shout with surprise as this is really a shock to me. Come on, man. I don't know whether it is because of Marion, the former Queen of Dias, because of Leira, the girl who appeared in my dreams, or both of these. Anyway, I saw that bloody battle in the capital, and not only I, but also hundreds of people saw the Queen of Dias, together with the other noblemen, all perished in that big fire. But now Leira's telling me that the Queen survived and is now living in this garden with us.
不要那样惊讶，庶民。当然，以你的见识，也很难理解灵魂的存在吧？
Huh. Yeah.
用你能理解的话来说，就是我的母后现在正以玛丽安的身份而生活着。
Oh, man.
这样说也没有错，尽管她现在不再流着迪斯王族的血液，但我仍然把她看作我的母亲，而她也在一直照顾着我。
Why would she have no royal blood? Wasn't she the queen? There's no need to say anything. This information is enough to unfold the puzzle in my heart. Why Marion looks so young, but appears to be mature and experienced, and why Leira has held hostility towards me. All these are clear now. I was very worried about Leira's bad temper, and I thought she was so willful and didn't want to consider others' feelings. I've got the answers for everything. Now I understand why Leira behaved like that. She remembers what happened that day so clearly that she doesn't know whom to trust. So she must wear masks to keep the others from knowing her true thoughts. When I came here, she didn't know how to face me, and she couldn't run away. She is a complicated girl, but she hurts no one. Now I know that she is just feeling insecure. Wow. After saying this, Leira looks relieved. But I'm not. I am not supposed to know all this. We are not such good friends that we can exchange secrets. What should I do now? I've been thinking of this question ever since I left Leira's room.
这不是艾尔先生吗？
There's a familiar voice. It's Marion. Good day, Marion.
今天的艾尔先生看起来有点奇怪呢。
Yeah, I just had a huge secret spilled. How can I face you in such a short time? Well, that... Yes, Leira told me something about you today, so...
所以艾尔先生对我有了新的认识吗？
Marion chuckles. About you and the Queen of Dias.
这样啊，现在艾尔先生知道了不少事情了呢。
I feel I know too much. In the blink of an eye, Marion changes into someone else, though her gentle smile doesn't change at all. It's someone who is more distant and strange to me.
于是您准备怎样处理我呢？把这件事情告诉国王殿下吗？这样做说不定可以让您恢复贵族的身份哦。
Stop joking. So her smiles are just a mask?
是因为这样的奖赏不够，所以不去报告吗？当年艾尔先生你放那把火的时候，可没那么高的奖赏呢。
I am really shocked by Marion's hatred. Miss Marion, no. Queen, your Royal Highness. Do you hate me so much?
为什么不？我有什么立场对于孤国的毁灭者去宽容？
But it was you who told me that if I had not done this, someone else would have. And that this was not the fault of the swords, but the fault of the men who used them. Have you forgotten it?
没错，但即便是这样，你也无法逃避你的罪。刀不能选择自己的命运，但是身为人类的你也不行吗？
Damn it. I have nothing to say to defend myself. She seemed to forget about the past and the hatred, but why does her hatred become stronger now? Why do you still hate me so much? It's meaningless. You cannot change anything. I raise my voice.
我又能如何呢？我还能如何呢？你根本不知道在我们身上发生了什么事情，又有什么立场来指责我？
She shows no retreat and shouts at me in a loud voice. Yes, I know nothing about what has happened to you, but you need to know that you cannot change what has happened. The new life is just here. This may be painful to you, but don't you want a whole new life? Do you want to stay with your hatred forever?
新生活，哈哈！
She laughs with scorn and satire in her eyes.
你自以为与正義為伴，可你敢對着天上的神，對着你的良心發誓，你不曾渴求過黑暗的包容，不曾恐懼過正義的耀眼嗎？
I can't say a word.
不過你說的對，正義和希望一直在這裡，但你不會懂的。希望那是多麼高傲的東西，它永遠不會屬於我們這些沒有自由的人。
The things Marion said are all true. In this garden, they are just prisoners. Talking about hope is such a kind of luxury thing for them. But destiny is not doomed. That's not true. There is nothing that cannot be changed. Even if destiny exists, that does not mean our fates are sealed from the beginning. Even if an outcome is supposed to be doomed as written in the book of the goddesses from the beginning, this is just the beginning. We can still change it.
不，我们的故事已经快结束了。
Marion stares at me sadly and smiles. She is trying to persuade herself more rather than explain to me. So, His Majesty knows the truth.
不，
She whispers to herself. After a while, she looks at me as if she has made her mind.
你想要知道吗？
Yes, please.
或许你也曾经有过怀疑，
Yeah,
为什么花
why
园
are
里
there?
有这么多公主？
That was something I was kind of curious about. Maybe we'll finally find the answer. His Majesty wants to choose his imperial concubine. I shut my mouth before finishing. I thought of the princess's future ones. They have no freedom. Their destinies were doomed when they came to the garden. I have nothing to do with them, do I? After the miracle play, I will restore all my titles from the Emperor. Maybe I will fight for Salanto on the battleground once again. Do I need to care about the princesses in this garden? After I leave the garden, they will be nothing to me. Should I care about their livelihoods? I cannot lie to myself. It's not because I love Leira, it's just because I really cannot accept the fact that Leira is going to be one of the Emperor's favorite concubines. A concubine, really? This is all they have to hope for?
或许你也猜到了，虽然不知道其他的殿下会怎样，但是据我所知，莱拉殿下恐怕在神迹剧之后就要成为殿下的妃子了。
This is too much for me. I can hardly stand straight. But I can still hear Marion's clear voice.
殿下肯定心里是不情愿的吧？但又能怎么办呢？这个神迹剧，应该就会成为他一生的回忆吧。
I feel so much pain. We've just known each other for a month. We're going to forget each other after the play. But why do I feel so sad? Tears are in my eyes.
殿下不知道怎么办，我也不知道怎么办。艾尔先生，我们想要逃出去，逃出这个花园，去一个没人认识我们的地方。你能帮助我们吗？
Oh no! They want to escape. You know, I don't want this future for Leira. I don't want her to become some plaything for the Emperor. You know, she deserves better. Well, they all deserve better than that. But Leira is the only one I can hope for right now. I will help them escape the garden to live a life outside these walls of garden. Maybe I should inform the guards here as a soldier of Salant. But what I say is, I understand. I will help you.
你准备怎么做？
I close my eyes and turn around. I will find a way to send you out and keep you hidden for the moment. You can escape to Vostia in the north when the publicity has died down. I will pretend you escape by yourselves, and then I have something in my hand. It is a handkerchief. As I raise my head, Marion is standing right in front of me. There is no sadness in her face at all. The Marion with the cold face has faded away. The smiling Marion is back again.
擦擦眼泪吧，太难看了，艾尔先生。你好歹也是个大男人，哭成这个样子。
I take the handkerchief and look at her in confusion.
好了好了，是我的错，请不要这样的看着我。
She sighs and explains with some guilt.
刚才跟你说的那些话是开玩笑的，就是说没有那样的事情，明白了没？
Really? I sit on the ground weakly. You are not leaving? Marion smiles and nods her head. So, what about Leira?
有什么办法呢？如果我们要逃走的话，
I really wish my friends would stop spamming my game while I'm trying to record a video for my viewers. That would be awesome. Marion smiles hopelessly.
那么，艾尔先生，晚上起来我们这里吃晚饭吧。
After receiving the handkerchief from me, Marion gives me the invitation. Fine, but why?
为什么？
She thinks for a while.
就算是为了庆祝莱拉殿下找到了一位值得托付的人吧。
Her smile is genuinely warm. It's different from her usual polite, warm behavior. A knock at the door wakes me up. I open the door and see Marion and Leira wearing rich attire waiting outside. They are in such beautiful dresses which can only be seen in major activities, but I am not in the mood to admire them. Your Highness.
不要叫我殿下了，叫我莱拉就好。5年前，我们在迪斯的皇城里见面的时候，是死斗的仇敌。1个月前，我们在此处见面时，是互不相识的陌生人。
Unlike
此刻一别，
she's
当
still
我们再
talking.
次相见的时候，
Oops. Okay.
我们互相的身份
Wow,
又
okay.
会是如何呢？
Unlike before, she looks like a player on the stage, hiding all of her hatred behind her cold face. I don't know. But even if you lose everything, I'll remember the time we spent together. No matter what happens in the end, you are the Leira I know.
很高兴认识你，艾尔先生。
She smiles and shakes her head upon hearing my
而
response.
现在，幕布已经拉开，演员都已就位，旧时勇者的英灵正在阴影里出没，在短剑上方闪耀，在云层上低语，等待评论我们的价值。 是说再见的时候了。如果有机会，我们还会见面的。
She is as elegant as a puppet, beautiful and cold. I waved to Leira to hide the sadness in my heart. Good luck to you. I don't know where you are going and what you're going to do, but please stick to your destination. We look at each other for a while. Then Leira bows to me and leaves. I don't really know what they're going to do, but I have a bad feeling. As I read the book, which I forgot to give back to Marion, a note drops off. The one who owns great authority can determine everything, but the one who owns great power can kill the former. I read the sentence repeatedly. Suddenly, a horrible idea comes to my mind. No, it cannot be. I cannot get rid of the horrible idea. An impulse drives me to rush to the place of the rehearsal. God, I hope everything is just due to my imagination. I hope it is not too late. When I open the door, I find that some heavily armed soldiers have sealed off the place. By the order of His Majesty, we are here to arrest the ally of the assassin, Arel Rice. Oh no. Marion has made her choice, as I guessed. But I'm not too surprised. She must have made her mind up when she asked me for help. I understand her. Maybe she only wanted a peaceful life here from the beginning, but no one can defy His Majesty's orders. They have chosen to fight back instead of enduring and changing through time. This is not a fairy tale. There's no happy life here. And they failed. I'm sent into prison together with them. But I don't have any regrets, do I? It is not justice that I serve, not authority. I lean against the cold wall of the prison and take a deep breath. It might be too late. I have betrayed justice. I have also committed so many sins. But I feel so good that I still at least have a little bit of kindness, love, and sympathy in my heart. Before the final trial, I have no regrets. You will Rice the sinner. I will now pass the sentence on you. You collaborated with the betrayers and conspired to murder His Majesty. You are now sentenced to death by hammer for treason. Think about your disloyalty in hell, traitor of Salantu. Following these words, the nobleman looked at me with contempt. He then waves his hand behind him. 2 soldiers pull me out of the cell. It is a good day today, but I can hardly open my eyes due to the sunlight. This might be the very last time I ever see the sun. I am pushed into the prison van rudely. The van then begins to move. The surroundings seem so familiar to me. How ironic. A month ago I came here full of hope, but a month later I have lost my future. Round a corner, another van appears from my left. Marion is in it. She is wearing the same clothing as usual, but it has lost its brightness in the prison. Marion then notices me, then smiles. But there's no gentleness in her smile. It is full of guilt and sadness. It might even have some form of apology in it. I look straight ahead. There is nothing more I need to say now. I don't have any regrets. Whether I accept it or not, this is my destiny. In that beautiful garden, I have had so many good memories together with the princesses, but now they are watching me along the street, full of confusion and fear.
那是艾尔先生吗？出了什么事情？
听说是和刺杀皇帝陛下有关。
太可怕了！没想到他居然是这样的人。
The van moves across the square. I look around to engrave the view in my mind. But every journey has an end. The van finally stops. The soldiers drag me out of the van and pull me into the execution ground rudely. There are people standing on a platform nearby. They must be the emperor and the nobilities. Maybe Leira is there as well. I smile bitterly. What is she thinking about now, I wonder? I hope she can live on happily in the garden. Though she is a bird in the cage, she is alive. She still has hope. I am tied to the pillar by the soldiers. Treacherous traitor Regali-Tea, who attempted to murder His Majesty. You are now sentenced to death. He has been identified. Execute him now. The headsman comes forward with a big hammer in his hand. In the last minute of my life, I smiled at Marion, who is looking at me apologetically, and cast my sight in the direction of where Leira might be watching. I wish you happiness. The hammer comes down. And that is it. All good things must come to an end. Oh. I hope you enjoyed the playthrough of the Oblivious Garden with me, and I quite enjoyed that game. I might end up doing another route. I really liked Leira's route. I think I probably got the bad ending on that one, but I wanted them to escape, but Marion did it of her own volition. She tried to kill the Emperor, and I got the blame for it for helping her escape. Do I regret my choice? No, I don't. I don't regret my choice. It was the choice I made. I played this game as I would make choices in real life. I wanted them to escape, but Marion just took it upon herself to hopefully give a better future for her daughter. And, well, the consequences happen. Not everything has a happy ending, you know? That's how life is. And, you know, with that, I'm going to end the video off here, and I will hope you will continue to watch my other series. Take it easy, everybody.